Hey there friends, and welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. Grab your coffee and come along with me as we do a cash unstuffing and a budget with me for the upcoming week. Hey everybody, welcome back again. My name is Mallory if you're new here, and we use the cash shoving method to get a handle on our finances, pay off debt, and just overall budget our money a lot better. So today what we're going to be doing is a cash unstuffing of some credit card purchases as well as budgeting for our upcoming paycheck. So grab your favorite drink and get cozy and let's dive right in. We're going to start with the cash unstuffing. And I've already planned this all out on my iPad, so let me pull that out really quickly. Here we go. Wait, just kidding. This is an old one. I have it on my phone. All right, so I'm actually going to show, I'll show you guys my phone briefly, but I'm going to set it to the side. Let's see. Let me find it here. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things after we were in Michigan, but... Okay, here is what we're going to be unstuffing. Hopefully you guys can see this. A total of $565. So I'm going to put that to the side to reference and we will get started. So while we were in Michigan, and really because I've been doing Instacart a lot, I've just been using this little wallet. So I did have money left in here, but it was spent. So we're going to unstuff all of it. Sometimes it was just easier to use my card while we were traveling. Grab my cash tray. I also have some coins, so we're going to take those out. Let's see. Those. How have you guys been? It has been insanely warm here in New Mexico for the time of year that it is, but I'm not complaining because after we came home from Michigan, I love the snow and I like to experience winter, but our 10 days there was the perfect amount of time for me and I was ready to be back where it was warmer. So thankfully we are home and it's sunny, and today the high is 68. So I am just feeling, it feels like spring. I know it's going to freeze again, so I can't get too ahead of myself, but I definitely want to get started on cleaning up my yard and putting some fertilizer on and doing all of that stuff and just getting it ready for spring. Okay, this is going to be loud, sorry. So here's some coins. All right. Put that to the side. So I should have, I think there was 151 in here. So let me see. But the single, I'm just going to put back in my wallet. I'm going to take that out right now. All right. So let's count this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 150. So that's correct. So we'll put that over here in our cash tray. So Michigan was very productive. If you guys don't know, that's where my family lives. That's where I'm from. And we go several times a year to help with my parents. They are in their 70s and my dad unfortunately is sick. So we go and just try and help and do some things around the house and just get things in order for them to take a little bit of a burden off of my mom. And of course, it's super nice to be able to visit the family. So that's all that's coming out of my wallet. So let me grab my high priority binder because we are going to be taking money out of here. So as I suspected, we went over on our Michigan spending because I bought some things that my parents needed and I don't want them to pay me back. So I'm going to pull it from the Michigan envelope that I have in here. I'm also going to move this because I feel like I'm going to knock it over. Side note, before I get into the unstuffing, if you guys haven't tried the cold foam in a can, it is so good. This one's white chocolate macadamia and it's oat. And usually I wouldn't buy these because I could make them myself at home, no problem. But I had a Smith's coupon for, they're usually $5.49 at my Smith's, and it was a coupon for $2.99. So I bought a couple bottles of them, and it just makes it super easy. Okay. So what we are doing is pulling 130 from Michigan, which I need to update my trackers because I forgot to do that. I'll do that after the video. So we're leaving the placeholder in there. This money is in a savings account. We're going to take out 120 and 130. The things that we bought were a doorbell, like a Ring doorbell. It's not Ring, it's Blink. We bought, what else did we buy? We bought an AirTag. We bought a few other things. So that's what that is for. And then I'm pulling out 10 from Disney because, drum roll please, I do have a trip in the works now for May. A quick weekend trip with some of my friends. So I'm only pulling 10 because I got my flight with Southwest points. All you have to do is pay the tax, which is $11.40 or something like that. So the $1.40 meant whatever. I'm pulling out 10 to pay for that. So that's very exciting. Actually, there's a lot of trips in the works. I'll just give you guys a quick rundown. Because I have companion pass this year, meaning someone can fly with me for free, and my ticket is purchased with only points, so we pay nothing. We're trying to take advantage of that as much as possible this year. So we just flew to Michigan with it, paid nothing. We just booked another trip to Anaheim, California for a concert, and I'm trying to talk my husband into taking me to Disney then. That's in March because it's literally across the street. And then April, we are going back to Michigan, and May, I am going to Disneyland with some friends for the weekend. All of those flights, all I paid was the taxes. So it's $5 each way. So, and I have a bunch of flight credits as well, which I could be using my flight credits to pay for the taxes, but it's such a small amount that I don't really care. I'd rather leave that money, flight credit, sitting there for if I run out of points at any point in time. So very exciting. So we'll be starting to stuff Disney a little bit more. So that is it for my high priority binder. And next we're going to go into my pups envelope. And we are pulling a good amount from here because once in a while, happens like twice a year, my dogs run out of food at the same time. So I had to buy both foods as soon as we got home from our trip. So we're going to pull 150 from here. And they do have a vet appointment coming up, so I need to stuff this pretty heavily because their vet visit is going to be pricey. But I also have their emergency fund, although I really don't want to have to dip into it. So 150 in pups. Next is going to be beauty, and that's because my hair color auto shipped. So we're pulling $50 from here. 20, 40, 50. All right. 10 left in there. And then lastly in here is health. We're going to pull out 25. What did I bought something that was health related. Oh, I have a CVS membership, and so I pay $5 a month, but I get a $10 coupon every month. And since I buy allergy medicine every single month, it's totally worth it for me to do that. So that came out. I pay for a few months at a time. And that's it for this binder. Okay, next is going to be my low priority binder. And we are pulling some from coffee. We did get coffee while we were in Michigan. So I'm just going to pull 10. All right. And then clothing. I did go to Goodwill, you guys. It was super fun. I didn't find as many things as I was expecting, but that's fine. And the one thing I was really looking for, which was a winter coat, I did not find. I did find snow pants, and not like big bulky snow pants, but I found really nice. They're just like black pants, but they're water resistant and they have a fleece lining. So they are snow pants, but they're not so bulky and puffy, and they were brand new with the tags on them. So I got those. They wash up really nice, of course, because they're brand new, and I just left them at my mom's house. 20 and 40 coming out of clothing. I got a couple of pairs of dress pants and a really nice blazer that had the tags on it still. And yeah, also I lost another 6 pounds while I was in Michigan. My clothes are starting to get really, really loose on me. Like my pants are falling down, and they look baggy. So I am going to have to go find some new jeans soon and some new like yoga pants because I wear those a lot, but I'm literally having to pull them up constantly. So pretty soon I am going to have to do that, but I'm going to try to thrift the majority of what I need to get. All right. And let's see, what else are we taking? Oh, that's it. That's all we're unstuffing today. So let's count this. It should be 565. So let me grab my calculator. Let's see if I can get it without a glare as much as possible for you guys. All right. So we have 250, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, so 260, 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then we should have 5 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. So 565 is what we are taking back to the bank for our expenses. And I will say that this is, today's Wednesday, so this video will be up tonight. Usually I would film an unstuffing on Friday last week, which is our actual payday, but we were gone. So this is actually like 12 days worth of expenses, not just 1 week, because I'm doing it late. So yeah, that's why this is a little bit more. And then of course we traveled. So, all right. So 565, and we are going to set that aside for now. And we are going to hop into our budget with me. All right, you guys, well, we're back for the budget with me. I did go through and update all of my trackers just now so that we are ready to go with the budget. So for this pay period, my husband and I were both paid. It was a magic month. So we got extra money from my husband's work because none of the insurance comes out on the third pay period of the month. That happens about twice a year. So we paid $1,200 towards debt last week when the check came in. And again, I'm getting to this late because we were gone. So, you know, this is all happening a little bit later in the week than I usually would, but here we are. So let's get right into that. Groceries, we are going to budget 70. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit more than that. I'm going to do 100 in groceries. I had to get several things since we've come home. I'm not going to put anything in dine out because today is Wednesday and we get paid again Friday, and we're not going to be going out in between now and then. I'm also going to skip fun money for myself this week because, again, I'm stuffing this late. Miscellaneous is, for some reason, this keeps switching to eraser. Miscellaneous, I'm going to put 15, and then my husband's fun money is going to get 30. So we have 100, 30, 145. Okay. So we started with 800. We're going to subtract 145. Hopefully you guys can see this. And we have 655 going forward. So I'm going to write that in the margin over here. All right. So then we're going to look at our high priority binder or our long-term binder. And I know that my emergency fund right now is fully funded at the moment with 1,000. So we're just going to write FF here, meaning we're not going to add anything. It is fully funded for now. Next is going to be my dog's emergency fund. Let's see what they have. They have 700. We're going to add another 50 today. That's been the usual amount. That's been working. Car repairs has 250, and I'm going to put 25 in there today. And then Michigan, we did just take money out of there, so it just has 100. I am going to put 50. And then, let's see, anniversary has 150. We're just going to add 10 in there. Vacation, let's do 30 in there. It has 70, and 30 will bring it up to 100. And then Disney, what does that have? Disney has 120. See if we can swing 30 in here as well to put it up to 150. So let's add this all up. We've got 50 plus 25 plus 50 plus 10 plus 30 plus 30 is 195. We'll write that over here. So we had 655 left after our wallet. We're going to take away 195, which leaves us with 460 going into my next binder. All right, so let's grab that, see what we can do there. I know I need to put a large chunk into my dog's envelope because, again, they have a vet appointment coming up in the next few weeks. And there's only 20 bucks in here. So, all right, so let's add, can I add 180? That would make it 200. Let's try it. Let's try it out and see if we can make that amount work. 180. Household, I'm just going to do 5. Costco has 80, so I'm just going to put 20. That'll bring it up to 100. Beauty, I'm trying to think when my husband's next hair appointment is. I don't really know. So I'm going to put 20 in there. Toiletries, we'll put 5. Self-care, let's see, has 160, we'll put 10, and health, we'll put 5. So let's add this up. So we have 180 for pups, 5 for household, 20 for Costco, 20 for beauty, 5 for toiletries, 10 self-care, and 5 for health is 245. So we're going to go 460 minus 245 equals 215. Okay. All right. So that's it for my short-term binder. Before we go into my low priority binder, because this is the lowest priority because I do want to do my savings challenges. So let me grab my savings challenge binder and we can look in here to see what we can do. So we've already completed and removed from this binder the January challenge and the February challenge. They're both done. For January, I reallocated some of that money to my dog's emergency fund as well as my car repair envelope. The February one that I completed, I made a principal only payment to my car. So that was exciting. So for March, we're going to do the same thing. My plan is to use this binder or this challenge for paying off my car. So for March, what we're going to do is, I want to pick 2 numbers at least. So let's do 40 and 45. So that would be 85. Okay, so let's write that in. And then for the quick 250 challenge, let's complete this row. So that would mean I need to put 40 in here. 10, 20, 30, 40. So 85 plus 40 is 125, I think. If I can do my math correctly. Yes, that's 125 here, which means if we had 215 and we're putting 125 into challenges, we have 90 left that we can work with in my low priority binder. So let's look at that and see what we're going to do with the $90. First of all, coffee is just going to get its usual 5, and hobbies is going to get 5. Those are 2 that are probably lowest on the totem pole. So that means we have 80 left. Entertainment has 20. Let's put 30 in there. We do have a concert this weekend, which we've already bought the tickets for. Clothing, I'm just going to put 10. Shopping has 10. We'll put 20 in there. And then gifts has how much? 20. You know what? I'm just going to put 10 here. I think that gives me an extra 10. I might put that in entertainment. Let's see. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, I am going to change entertainment to get 40. All right. And that should be everything. So what we're going to do is add up all the numbers in black along the side here and make sure that they do equal 800. So 145 for my wallet, 195 for my long-term binder, 245 into my short-term binder, 90 into my low priority, and 125 into my savings challenges equals 800. Very good. All right. So we have our budget ready to go for the week. And next up will be our cash stuffing. If you guys made it to the end of this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a daisy emoji in the comments, and we will catch you guys in our next video. Bye.